Hello.
So right now everyone sees this and we are live so they can hear us right now.
Oh,
Sweet. Look at
faces.
that.
Oh
Wait.
my gosh. And I'm too busy looking and I can't share. Huh?
Oh, look at that.
Yay.
I gotta redo that. We definitely have to redo that.
Yeah, this is just the first time, but I'm going to let it run through for a minute so I have time to actually pull up a couple last minute things. The cool part is they can hear us doing this. So some of this I did. Yeah, so they can hear us still. Just FYI.
Oh.
This is just because it takes a while for people to get on, and so it's kind of like a.
And it takes a while for us to get our stuff together.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're like super organized and stuff.
Yeah, I took time building this instead of doing my slideshows and all that other stuff.
Thank you, Jamie.
So I thought it looked cool.
You're so cool, man. When I grow up, I want to be just like
I don't care what Joe says about you, Jamie.
Wait, Sandy, why do you gotta bring up that stuff like that?
Oh, sorry, that was the
I said that in confidence. You know, he's way up there. He was never going to hear that stuff. Never going to hear that stuff. And you know, them dumb bitches that he was supposed to
stop. Guys, I meant to say a bunch of dishes and I didn't say that. So hello everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hold on just a second.
Ash is gracing us with his presence. If y'all can see his little tushy over there.
Yeah.
But you know what today is?
Yeah.
This girl, what's her name again?
Rebecca Black.
Rebecca Black.
I do not remember that.
We are reviving her career right now.
Yes.
Single-handedly.
Each one of y'all watching contributes to her comeback.
To her success.
Yes, and we want her to succeed because it was messed up what happened last time.
Yeah, man, y'all need to control y'all's kids.
That's the truth.
Y'all hard on her, man.
That is probably the parents. What are you talking about?
She's just trying to get her little piece.
No kidding. And why not? Why
and
shouldn't
dad was like paid a lot of money to do that video.
Remember Scooter Braun? Oh, Sandy.
What?
That backyard, that sign looks legit.
You love it?
I do. I'm going to share it. Is that okay?
Yes, please do.
Oh, hold on real quick. Sharing.
Look at this. Gary has
look at that
the last 2 days.
Guys, that is Sandy's backyard bar.
Somebody's like all fancy and stuff. Like they got a little propane heater over there.
Did Eric put that up? You said he put that up, didn't he? Good job, Eric. Look at that, man.
On just now because it's cold out there.
For real though, I have a buddy who's a little bit farther north than I am, and he was like, "What's this?" And he sent me a picture, and it was his car covered in snow. And I was like, "Are you for real, dude?" He was like, "Man, the day's already done, and it's still there. It never melted." And I was like, "Ooh." Granted, we woke up to like 50-degree weather this morning too, so. Eesh.
We woke up to wind.
Lots of wind. And it was actually kind of cool. I was wearing shorts all day, but it was still kind of cool.
Really?
I mean, my patio furniture, it looked like there was been a frat party and I had not been invited, okay? I mean, everything was just strung out all over the place. It was awful.
That looks awesome, Sandy. Jeez.
And we're going to be hanging out there on Sunday, too.
Yes.
Sunday.
Oh, we finally get to see family. I may just talk a lot.
Hey, you don't remember the monster truck things? They're like Sunday.
Yes.
I'm not that old.
Yes, you are.
No, Sandy isn't either.
So that shine on your head says otherwise.
That shine is because it's really bright over here. You see the room I'm in? You see all these random folks just sitting around? They're just acting like they're doing nothing in there. Just awkward situations.
He's in his kitchen.
Sandy, just tell him be quiet so you can talk about your business.
I haven't pulled it up yet. Be quiet. Both y'all be quiet.
Guys, it's Friday.
I pulled up my email and it's like bringing me up to Rain's email.
Oh my goodness.
I was about to start reading your business.
I hate when technology bites it, you know. Look at this. Hey y'all, I've missed you the last 2 days. Oh, Carrie, we missed you.
We saw that again, but thanks for bringing it back up. It's cool.
It's better when I do it. Totally better when I do.
Hey,
Air
they
hugs,
have-
Carrie. Air hugs, okay?
Let's rewind.
No, we
And
don't
then
need
back.
to rewind.
Blooper reel.
Yeah, blooper
Look, did
reel.
you see when Brenda said, "Hey, y'all, it's Friday"?
Yeah, we did.
Because she was trying to be Rebecca Black.
But it's better when I do it. It's better when I do it.
Better. Hey, so Sandy, do you have that business? I can go if you don't want to.
Hey, girl, I don't know what my
He said
computer's
if you don't
doing.
want to.
I totally want to, but I don't know what my computer's doing. Wait,
I think she's got it. She's got it.
I
She's
got it, friends. Well,
while you're doing that,
yes, go ahead.
okay. While you're doing that, I am going to try to find the post that our friend. I thought it was going to be right here, so I was all like, "Yeah, I'll just do this real quick."
Okay, so I got it.
She's
Okay,
got
go
it.
for it.
She's got it.
Okay.
Never mind.
So today, I am going to tell you a little bit about my friends. They are opening up a fitness center, and it is called P&L Fitness. They're opening May the 18th. They will have classes, Zumba classes starting at 6 p.m. You have to book online at pnlfitness.com. Their address is 2614 130th Street, Suite 31. They are between Indiana and University Avenue on 130th Street in the A+ shops. So shout out to Bobby and Lupe who are opening up P&L Fitness, and I'll put their information in the comments.
That is awesome.
I
Yeah,
know, I'm so excited for them.
that's cool.
When do they start? You said
They're going to open up May the 18th, so it's a brand new business.
Yeah, I think that's when everybody's allowed to open up as far as fitness.
So that's on a Monday. Okay.
Yes.
A Monday. We'll have to do the Monday catch up on them.
That just might be you guys because I don't know. Maybe some of my peeps can tell me, but I don't know that we're opening up that soon.
Yeah, you may not be.
So just
Let's
FYI, if you're
clarify.
in Illinois,
Texas.
Right.
Governor Pritzker, I think, might have a different idea than the Texas folks.
Texas.
They're Southern people. They do things different down there.
We do things differently down here, boy. You're not from around these parts. Are you, partner?
Someone asked me the other day, they were trying to speak Spanish, and they had said it in the most nastiest way they could just say Spanish. And he goes, "So do people talk like Spanish down there?" And I'm like, "Or do they talk Spanish like that down there?" And I was like, "Well, technically, yeah, they kind of do. Some of them do." But then it goes with the other questions I always get asked. Do you know what the number one question I get asked up here, guys?
Do you have a horse?
Yes. Yes, Sandy, that is the number one question I get asked the most about being from Texas.
Are we allowed to shoot people?
No, I don't get asked that, Joe.
I was actually asked that in Arizona.
Let's just simmer down now. Simmer down.
I apologize. I'll back off.
About ponies.
Yeah. So they ask if we have horses and we ride horses everywhere. And then they ask, does everyone own a ranch? Did you live on a ranch or something? And I'm like, do I go ahead and joke with them this time or not? I don't know.
You should have.
Man.
And you should have said everybody wears spurs too.
Everybody wears spurs.
Everybody. Because we all have horses, so we all have to have spurs.
You have to have spurs if you have a horse, and you have to have boots.
Some boots.
Some boots to go with your horses and your spurs.
And them ostrich skin boots.
Alligator skin.
So sad.
So Sandy, how was your day?
Picture.
My day was good.
Really?
How
good?
I was like, wait, was it good? It was really good because I didn't do any baking and I didn't do any cooking, but I got to eat really good food. My assistant was off the charts today.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to hear about that though, right?
You're actually going to hear about it and see it because we recorded it.
Nice. So this one was not a TikTok fail.
It was not. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh.
Likes.
You only got 2 likes?
I didn't go viral.
I hit it like 500 or 600 times.
We need to help Sandy become
for real though.
Famous.
One video.
In the video we're going to show, I think we should help you be famous on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to go viral.
Yeah. No, all of them. You and your family need to do more of that, and they will come.
More fails.
No. The one that we haven't shown yet, the cook one. That's not a fail. You guys got to see it. It's awesome, actually. Joe, I was like, what?
We're building it up, so that's good. That's good.
I know. I'm like, now I'm gonna.
Well, and y'all know I don't build up stuff for just the fun of it either. Like I'm legit. Like this thing was awesome, Sandy. It was awesome.
Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, I found it. Let me share this before I lose it again, guys, real quick.
Oh my goodness.
And what were we talking about?
we were talking about food.
Okay.
So real quick, because it's our first food episode, so we're a little discombobulated right now, okay?
Just a little.
But I do want to share this. So Anna Marie Villanueva, she showed me this I saw this earlier, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that looks really good!" And I was like, "Go to our show's page and share it." And she goes, "Okay, I tried to. I don't know if it worked, but this is catfish nuggets baked with veggies. Those veggies
on her corn. That's interesting.
I know.
Interesting. I've never had that, and it's an interesting combination. And I think I'd like to try it.
What do you think that's salsa? You mean?
I don't know. I was curious. I'm not sure. Anne Marie, if you're watching, can you tell us if it's salsa on your corn?
Yeah, that looks like tartare sauce in the top left there. Is that tartare sauce?
I can't even have that because I think of tartar on your teeth. In my head.
Well,
nice.
It happens, Jamie. Andy. It's okay.
How was your day, Jamie?
I had to go into work late today.
Why?
Because it was a long day, and I was just there from 12 to 5 today, and it was work. We got a lot of people coming in on Monday, and so I'm kind of antsy, guys.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to try to get all heavy and stuff, but we got more people coming on site, and it's still not a lot, though.
You have a mask?
I wish I could show you my fancy schmancy mask. I ordered one, and it was like, it fits nice. I mean, it could fit better, but it's okay. And then it's got a little, I don't know what to call it, ventilator kind of thing. What does that say?
Wash your
dang hands. Look at that, Sandy.
That's awesome.
I'm going to knock my desk over. I'm so excited to wear it.
Now, that's the kind of design I would have liked to have. We couldn't figure out like what kind of designs to put on masks. I was like, there's just too many. I don't even know. I just need a solid color one. And then I thought I should get that one on there, you know?
So that would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome.
My friend owns Dapper Rebels, and he custom made these for us.
Oh, for real?
Yes. I got Eric and Cade basic black because they're
That's what they get. That's what they get.
That's awesome. So yeah, we got people coming around, and I'm like, oh, stop. Anyway, I'm not going to go too heavy on that, but I'm grateful to have a job.
Carry Lysol in your purse.
And who's that?
No, bring
carry Lysol. Who's she?
Bring Lysol is what she's trying to say.
You carry Lysol in your purse.
I was like, I see what you mean. Yeah. No, but other than that, it was okay. Oh, I don't think my wife's watching, so I can share with y'all a secret that she's not going to know right now, okay? So I went to go pick up some ramekin bowls today because I'm going to make her for Mother's Day some creme brulee.
Creme brulee?
Yeah, it's her second favorite dessert next to tiramisu.
Oh,
nice.
Yes, and I already made that for her a couple weeks ago.
That's awesome. Second favorite. He said second favorite.
Second favorite. So yeah, I'm gonna make some homemade creme brulee for her on Sunday.
That's awesome, dude.
Awesome. Good for you, Jamie. Eric's making me.
Oh.
He's got his hair.
Call me, Eric. I'll help you out. I got some recipes. Okay. It is Mother's Day on Sunday. I mean Sunday. Yeah. Sandy. It is Mother's Day for Sandy on Sunday.
Yeah. Aww. Yeah, it is. You want to hear about my day?
No. Yes. Sorry, I was answering no to another question in my head.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Jelly.
Let me tell you. I had a pretty good day.
Okay.
And then I get home. I start my nap. And then I get a call that was not a good call, and I was upset about it. But I can't go any further detail into it because it's kind of a bad thing. And I know that my guy felt bad about it, but it's still a bad thing.
So tell us in a way that we could understand with food.
Let's say that you knew that you had a whole stock full of food in your freezer.
Okay.
And then you go out to that freezer and realize that it's not there, even though you know that it was there previously.
But it's seriously not there?
Did it spoil?
There. And you know what you usually do with that freezer? You usually put it into another freezer if you get a new freezer to make sure that when the new freezer comes back online, you can put all of that frozen meat into the new freezer.
Yes.
You like that? That was good, huh?
Okay, so speaking of freezers, I need a freezer if somebody could help me.
Sounds like we're on the right topic then, Sandy. Joe can help you out.
Bringing that up. My beer fridge went out, but now I need a freezer instead of a beer fridge. I'm going to be more responsible.
I got mine at Home Depot. So we have a garage little freezer.
We are totally, like, everybody's out of freezers. Like, they're on back order.
Oh, you know what? I heard that too.
Yeah.
They're on back order like bikes are.
Yeah.
Bikes aren't on back order. Joe just made that up.
Yeah. So that was my day. But I took a nap. So that was good. I took the nap and I'm way better now. Except my eyes are all red.
I'm working to that point where I can really appreciate you taking your naps.
And it's not because it was 420 when I found out about it. So
Carrie, I want an upright, but I just can't find any. Like, there's none. I'm answering Carrie's question.
They're just like bicycles, y'all.
Oh, that's right. You said, Joe, when you told me that the other day, I went on to Amazon and Walmart and I was like, oh my gosh.
There are no bicycles. So you know what? After this thing is all over, there better not be any lard butts walking around because they all got bicycles.
He said that, yeah. Fran says, I'm from Texas and live in Missouri. Hey, Fran, you're just a little bit down for me. The question I get asked the most is, do you people really say howdy?
Do you people?
You people.
Y'all want to hear something now that she said howdy? We were at Red River one time and we were leaving a bar and this gentleman came up to me and he was like, how, fellow native? And I'm like, was I drinking? And he said that, but he actually said that to me. He was like, how, fellow native? I'm like, hola. Hola, fellow native.
Oh, we have someone here.
What?
Huh?
Oh, hey, Farah. What's going on?
Hi, Farah.
You look a little not as dolled up as you usually do.
Did the wind get you today? It got me today.
I'm like really sorry about that, or like whatever. I just had like a really rough couple of days. So like,
I'm sorry.
if you're up for the story or whatever, like I'll tell you about it. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not like food related because my chef is like still here and she's like honestly so awesome. And like we are eating so good over here, but okay, so I'm just gonna like tell you like because so the other day I like called you or whatever and I like left you a message and like you still didn't call me back. So
Joe,
I'm very upset about that. But also you didn't answer my question or you didn't like ask the dog lady about
we forgot. You know why we forgot that? Because
we had technical difficulties.
Was talking a lot.
Oh. Well,
where's
Mr.
that
Pineapples?
I don't have any
excuse. Just remind you that I have this and you do not. So, if we want to be friends, you're going to have to ask the questions whenever I call.
Yes. I'm going to write a note about that right now so I don't forget, okay?
Okay.
I got a toilet paper roll right here.
So,
and I got my pen.
Let me just tell you. Okay. So, after I got off the phone with you, I had left you a message and said that I was going to like, go and do a photo shoot that I had for myself or whatever. Mm-hmm. And like, I had my hair and makeup artist and like my stylist come and like, we started taking photos and like, we kind of got into a little bit of an argument. And like my makeup artist and my stylist both like quit or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And so I've had to like really try hard and learn how to do my own hair and my own makeup. But like whenever my stylist left, she only left me this outfit to wear. And she threw this thing at me and she was like, you should go and like look for another like stylist or whatever. And so I can't see out of this. I'm not entirely sure what what I'm supposed to do with that. So
Yeah.
I can't believe she didn't tell you how to use that.
I could see why that would be
I
a
know
problem.
I keep trying and I just don't see anything, and I don't see any stylist or any hair and makeup artist, and so like I am left looking like this.
You look cute.
Okay.
I mean, it's
And like I tried really hard to do my own makeup,
Mhm.
and I feel like I actually did okay for the
Okay.
most part.
yeah.
Let's see.
Do you
But
mind?
I'm just kind of
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I'm just kind of a little bit nervous. So let me just remove my sunglasses.
Okay.
Hang on just 1 second, because I'm just really nervous, okay? So like
Okay.
don't like see
Oh,
I
okay.
think it looks
So
great.
like this looks like me, right?
right. That's
Yes.
definitely you. Yes. Oh,
Yeah. Like does this look like me?
that looks like you. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. That's really good.
That's
Oh,
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 wow.
oh.
So you did bold.
You
You
went
did the evening
Can you
look.
see?
oh, look,
dark eyeshadow.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah.
So
it's
far, what I've seen looks great.
It looks.
I'm like
better than I could ever do.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah. It's close. It's
I mean,
close. I think you may have gone a little dark on the eyebrows, just a little though, just a little.
you think?
Oh
but you
my
can
gosh.
see you can
I
see me,
can't
right?
lie.
Yeah, we can see you.
If you would move that
Okay.
picture, I'd love to.
Well, like I tried really hard or whatever, but like
Oh,
I'm just really like self-conscious about it.
Oh,
don't be.
I'm not used to like holding
I
this.
can understand that.
So okay, let me just okay.
Oh,
okay.
This is what we came up with.
We
And
Ah,
some-
me and myself and my you know I tried really hard. Makeup is
I
like
think
really
you
hard
did.
and like
makeup is really hard. Yes. We
yeah,
should
like I
probably
saw
get
that you
Miss
had
Kylie to help you out
yeah,
too.
that girl, like I saw her on the show the other day and like she seemed like she knew what she was doing, so it's like she wants to kind of be my makeup artist and like my hair person and like my stylist or whatever. Just like give her my number because I know you have it even though you don't use it.
Oh,
So I just need a little bit of help, you guys.
You just need a little bit
I'm
of
a little bit
tweaking.
distraught.
yeah, I can understand that.
we are
a
so
little
bit.
sorry that you are having a tough time there, Miss Farah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, I was just told her that like, you know, I told my makeup artist while she was doing my makeup that like I didn't want her to like do my eyebrows how she always did them. I wanted them to be blue. And she was like, "You're out of your mind." And I was like, "Well, I mean, I've seen other people do it." And they're like, she was like, "Well, normally whenever you do your eyebrows blue, it's because you have blue hair." And I was like, "Well, then make my hair blue." And then she yelled at me and she was like, "I have had enough of you." And then like she just like left. And my
Oh,
stylist went with
no.
her. And this is the only outfit that I have.
What does that
And
shirt
so
say?
Just says whatever.
I'm
It's
just like a little bit
Oh.
out of my normal self.
Sorry.
And so a lot of my boyfriends have broken up with me because I don't look
Oh,
like
a
I
lot of
used
your
to.
boyfriends. I
Plural?
can't believe
Yeah.
they're so shallow like that.
I know, it's really sad. So you know, it's just like if you could just give me the job, because I ran out of excuses for like telling them, you know, like I have this job and they're like, "Well, where are you working?" And then like, you know, you didn't call me, so I was just like,
I am the worst, Farah. It is totally my fault, and I
yeah.
will be in touch with you this weekend.
oh,
I really hope so, because another reason why the stylist and the makeup artist quit is because like I wasn't paying them because I have no dollars.
You have no
Which
dollars.
is like private.
Yeah.
It's private information.
Oh,
Okay. So
okay.
like just
We'll be
like
sure
back
not to
Don't
that
share.
worry.
up,
It's protected
because
under
I'm
client
not used
privileges.
to being poor. Okay.
this
So
is
Yeah.
you're in a trust
if you could
circle.
just like
That's right.
keep that to yourself.
We will
Absolutely.
definitely do that. 'Cause
It'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I might know a few people that could help you out, so I could be in touch with them as well.
Try not to blink too hard.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, just tell that girl, like the Kylie girl, like she was like really pretty and like did her makeup really good. So like you could just tell her to like do that on me. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. She's got to come all the way from Houston, so I don't know if that might be possible.
Well, I mean, like she could just like make an exception or whatever. It would be like, I mean, she gets to do my makeup.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
Like it would be really cool for her to get to do
you know what?
my makeup.
It'll be good on her resume.
There you go.
I have 5 followers now.
Whoa, that is awesome.
Rocking.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm glad my count.
But like all my pictures I've been posting are before this happened. So I need this to not be a thing. I feel like I did okay for like my first time though.
Definitely okay.
I
did pretty good.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
you definitely have a good choice of words for that.
Farrah, thank you so much for reminding me that I need to give you a call, and I sincerely feel bad.
You're gonna get through this, Farrah. I promise you. Okay, you're gonna get through this.
I feel like you're gonna get a ton of calls after this.
Yeah, I know people definitely want to work with you.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Farrah, for stopping by. We appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. Like I just am happy to grace you with my presence and like speak my words.
You know, things are going to be turning up now.
Thank you again for allowing me to grace this great world with me.
Perfect.
Yes, Farrah. Thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing with us. We will make sure Joe gets back to you. All right.
Have a great day.
Have a good night.
Whoa.
That's like Ash Wednesday gone wrong.
Dude, you should have called her back because that was messed up. You let her. You are. Ooh.
Nope.
That's on you. That poor girl.
She was going for a nightshade.
Well, you know, they do the smoky eye.
Yeah. The extra smoky eye.
I don't even know what to say. I'm like, I don't even know.
I don't know much about makeup.
Right.
But I know that I think it was a bit. Well, I was worried that she was going to get some in her eye.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But she's so cute. So there's that.
Very, very. Jamie, are you ready to talk about your food?
This is going to be a little all over the place.
What's different?
Like, really?
All right, so I'm gonna do my best, guys, here to just share with y'all. So yeah, I'll go first. I was really trying hard to make something. Hold on real quick while I pause the video so I can act like I know what I'm doing over here. I should have done this before.
You always know what you're doing.
But check this out. So
Here come the hammer.
There you go. All right. So I'm going to just let this play while I kind of talk to you and tell you what happened. I'm going to fast forward to a lot of this, guys. So I was going to try to be fancy and put together a video of a dessert that I made this week or tried to make. And so I was trying to go for lady fingers. You know what lady fingers are?
Refresh my memory again.
So they're little, like, soft cookies that are in tiramisu. And so you take these lady fingers and you dip them in this.
Jamie, mute.
Whoa. Mr. Pineapples, you were having some microphone issues there.
Yeah.
How about now?
Oh.
Oh.
It's like the aliens are mad that we're not talking about Freaky Friday.
Right. Oh, maybe turn the sound off on your video.
And here he is cracking an egg. I'll tell y'all what he's doing.
And then over there
he's only using the egg whites. And that's John Matthews' mom over to the side.
Right, I was about to say the same thing. Oh man, it's so awesome. Okay, let's see.
So he's only using egg whites right now.
I'm gonna whisper. I'm going to whisper.
He's coming back
Can you
in.
hear
He's
me?
coming back in.
Okay.
Oh,
Mic
you're
check.
back. Oof.
Am I okay?
Yes.
I wonder what
Oh my
happened
goodness.
there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Aliens.
Mute me fast, Joe, if it happens again.
Right.
Okay. So, anyhow, I went in, and so to make these lady fingers, you need 5 egg whites and 6 egg yolks, and that's what I have here. And so I thought you can see in the background. You can see in the background that there's the egg yolks over there with some sugar that I put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just basically mixing that up right there. Okay. There's the vanilla that I put in there. I don't even remember what that other stuff was, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
So
Something. Oh, and then you
Yeah.
got to get it going.
Yep. So then here we go. Okay, let me tell you real quick on this part. I have a couple other videos that I did where I actually made this is when you whip the egg whites long enough, it turns into a meringue.
Yes.
And so it's a very soft egg white. You'll see in the end here, but I
Yeah.
did this by hand on my first 3 batches.
Oh, what's
By my,
hell now?
by my 4th hand, by my 4th batch, I was like, oh my gosh, my hand is hurting here. And so you see, it doesn't take too long with the what do you call it?
With
the
beater.
beater. Thank you.
Electric beater.
Yeah. So
Now
then you
you're
put
adding
some
sugar.
more sugar. Yep. Put some more just regular white sugar inside of the egg whites. In a minute, you'll see it start fluffing or not.
That's a nice tabletop countertop.
The whole idea was that I was going to edit this and you guys were going to see the cool parts, not the silly parts. So then there's you see how really shiny and meringue looks?
Yeah, I want to like stick.
Yeah, it's kind of marshmallowy looking like, right?
Yeah.
So then you throw in the egg yolk mixture. You throw that in there.
It looks like mustard, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then you gently fold it in because you don't want to pop. You got to think of meringue as a giant bubble where the air is folded into the egg whites.
Mm.
That looks so good already. Eggs.
So if you mess with it too much, though, so with a lot of things in baking, you don't have to fully incorporate things. It's okay if it's left separated.
Oh.
But you leave it like that, and then next thing is I'm measuring in some sifted flour. Now, funny thing about this flour was I didn't have any. Oh gosh, give me a second. Cake flour. And so in order to make cake flour, you take a cup of regular all-purpose flour, you remove 2 tablespoons out, and you add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then you sift it like 5, 6, 7 times. And then that creates cake flour. And so that's
a lot of steps.
It really is. And so when I was telling you earlier, like how my wife was like, everything takes 2 hours for me to cook or bake is legit. It's legit. If you want me to cook for you, I'm not going to take a short amount of time. No, I guarantee you that. And I won't even play around. I'm like, no, to me, excellence takes time. And I mean, you're going to get excellent with whatever I'm putting in my kitchen. So anyway, then you take all the flour and you mix it in there. That's why you also don't want to incorporate all the way because you're going to fluff out all the air is going to go out and it's going to deflate.
Yeah, because you're still adding ingredients.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to mix all that in. So, and again, though, when you have the flour here, you'll see I don't need to mix all the flour in there either. So
and now you've made
can you see like right there? Do you see how those?
Yeah.
You see you see how it looks real bready almost?
Yes.
Yeah. It's got the little pockets in air. That's all the gluten that's forming in there. You don't want to ruin it too much. And so once it's done, you can take all that.
Squeeze it or pipe it.
Pipe it. Yep. So I like to use my large Subway cup, and I put this piping bag in there, and then you can see I'm just dumping all the dough.
Not sponsored by Subway.
Yeah, no. Subway makes vegan cookies. I don't know that they would appreciate this being in there.
They make vegan cookies?
Yeah, their cookies are all vegan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so anyhow, I'm pouring that all in there. I cut the tip off a little bit. And again, this was all supposed to be taken care of in like editing where I was going to be able to take you know how they just do smooth transitions.
Right, yeah. So you're not using you're not even using it just pooped.
Yeah, I did. So let me tell you,
excellence.
This is the 4th batch, guys. This is the 4th batch. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Those are what ladyfingers sort of look like when they're done. Now, the mistake I made here when I was finished cooking them was.
Oh. Okay, go ahead. Is definitely something up with your microphone there, Miss.
So the mistake he made here was, I'm not sure.
Is he put too many knuckles on them? And
yes. So they're man fingers instead of lady fingers.
Right, exactly.
Lady fingers don't have that many knuckles.
Yeah, they definitely don't. Definitely don't. It's like hitting. Yeah, it's like yucky. You may you may need to reboot there, sir.
Did you reboot before the show, Jamie?
Okay. That's okay because we can go to mine because I did C- work anyway.
What?
It's not going to take very long. And so it'll be long enough for Mr. Pineapples to come back and finish his ladyfingers recipe. So on mine, I'm going to talk about the hot sauce that I'm bringing over on Sunday, Sandy.
Okay. Yes,
yeah. So that's what we're doing. And let me pull up. So I actually stole this. Well, it's not really stealing if you put it on YouTube, because that's where I got it. It's called the best
recipe.
Yeah, the recipe is called the best homemade salsa ever, and I found it on YouTube. I made a couple of tweaks to it, but I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the recipe here. Let me zoom in, and then I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Oh, and it just made my face really bright. That's lovely. Okay, so the biggest difference between this salsa and a lot of other salsas is that it combines fresh ingredients and roasted ingredients.
Okay.
So the cool thing is it's fresh fire roasted, but it's really all that really means is that it's burned.
No, fire roasted has a different flavor. Like we get the Cailitos fire roasted, and it's the better one out of all of his collection, I think. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. All right, good. So it's 7 raw chopped tomato, 7 blackened tomatoes. So the very first time I did this, I chopped everything by hand, and now I have a food processor, and I don't do everything by hand anymore because it's just me.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I get kind of lazy. 1 chopped onion, a bunch of cilantro. So on the cilantro, there's some people that cilantro tastes like soap to them.
It's I think it's an inherited thing.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I feel so bad for them because I think my brother's one of them because he hates cilantro.
Really?
I was like, no, this is really good. So we take the cilantro and you chop it up, and then 8 cloves of garlic. Instead of the juice of 2 lemons, what I did was I did 1 lemon and 1 lime.
Okay.
To kind of give it a little bit more lime flavor.
Okay.
And a large jalapeno, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and salt, optional, and then 10 dried chili arbol peppers.
Okay.
So you chop all the raw ingredients, the tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and you put those in a bowl, and then you kind of mix those up. Mm-hmm. And then you blacken or roast the tomatoes in a large frying pan or medium heat until the skins are black or dark or whatever.
Yes.
They're burned is the way that I see it.
I call it blistering. I always say blister them.
Yeah, so they're blistered, but you try to get, they're round.
You peel it off, right?
Well, no, you leave it on. So you leave the
you?
skin on there, and then you will set that to the side, and then you take the chili arbol peppers, and then you take off the stems, and then you'll also put those, and you'll fire roast those in your skillet. The big thing about that is make sure you do it outside because the fumes from those peppers is like toxic, basically.
It'll make everybody think you got the Rona with
right, exactly. Because so you wait until those are like burned and darkened and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But make sure you take off the what are they called? The stems. Take off the stems.
Do you so do you devein it or do you just leave it all?
You leave it all.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you will take your roasted tomatoes and you put those in the food processor or a blender. Then you add the peppers in there, and then you just blend it till it's really nice and blended. And then you mix it all together, and then that's when you get my salsa. Right there. There's my salsa.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks legit.
Yeah, and so this was the one that I hand chopped. The second batch that I made that my family just finished up. Like I don't have any left. There's no leftovers.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So is that it's not going to be as chunky because
like I'm salivating and I ate. I'm like,
right, exactly. So I'm like, I'm not going to. It's not going to be as chunky. It'll look a lot more like a restaurant salsa, but it's really good. And I also have
I do like it.
The website or the YouTube page right here. It's called The Best Homemade Salsa Ever. And she had typed everything like this. And then it was when I went to the store, I needed a better version. So I typed it up. I copied and pasted it into Word. But
I got
it's really good.
Cool.
Really, really good. So that's what I'll be bringing. And then I'm going to try to be smoking some ribs too for Sunday. So
are you going to try? Okay, awesome. I wasn't sure what we had decided on.
Yeah. Chris is all mad at me. My wife, the producer, is mad at me because she's like, so now you're going to do ribs? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll do ribs. She was like,
I guess are we going to change it up or what?
I don't know. We could do tacos and ribs. I don't care.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We can have a buffet.
A buffet.
So pineapple.
Oh.
No.
No. That's no bueno, sir.
Can you unplug maybe?
It's no bueno. It doesn't need to be on me.
Don't put it on me.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Sandy, it's your turn now.
Jamie's got all my footage.
What are we gonna do?
I know.
This is a live show, y'all. If you can't tell, this is a live show and things happen. And so we're just kind of moving along here. Oh, maybe he's coming back. We're gonna try again.
How about now?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We'll go and see what happens.
Okay, we'll go.
Okay.
Screen again, Joe.
What?
Share your screen. Is that your screen?
That's my screen.
Okay, leave it there for just a second. I want to see if it.
Lady fingers.
Well,
they thinned out.
We'll get back to that later.
Well, you can finish up because I'm done.
Sure.
You missed Joe's homemade salsa. It looks really good. I get to have
saw
that.
It all.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So once everything was done, guys, this was what some of the first batches looked like. That's not what they're supposed to look like.
Oh.
So you saw whenever we piped them out.
Yeah.
And so that's before they go in the oven. And this is what happened. This wasn't that batch. The batch that you saw me pipe out is what it needed to look closer like. This one, I could tell as soon as I piped it out onto the sill mat right there that, yeah, this was not what I needed. I'm not going to lie. I got angry and I had the piping bag with the dispatches in there and I just threw it in the trash and I almost threw everything off the counter, but I was like, and I was up till 4:30 in the morning getting these done.
That's dedication. Good for you, Jamie.
Yeah. So anyhow, there's some more pictures of the failed ones.
Okay.
And so I forget the video's going and I'm like, what the freak, man? I'm really trying. What's going on here?
I can see your white knuckles.
I was really struggling, guys.
We can see the fist, the blood boiling.
So by the end, I finally made the tiramisu. So this is my second attempt. The first attempt I did not make my own lady fingers. And so this is it. I couldn't get a picture of the inside, but that's fine. But I do want to show you what the picture of the first tiramisu I did looked like.
Oh.
What's the stuff on top?
It sounded like you were going to say, what's the cocoa? And that's exactly what it is. It's cocoa.
Okay.
So these little...
Sweet or unsweetened?
Unsweetened.
Okay.
Unsweetened. So you see these little lady fingers here?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, those are lady fingers. So all these marks, these blemishes, I guess you could say.
It's a layer of lady fingers, right?
So you put something and then you layer?
Yep. So you throw a little bit of that. It's a custard mix.
Okay.
On the bottom, and then you put the lady fingers there. Oh, well, you take the lady fingers and you dip them in this liquor, coffee. Well, not even coffee, really espresso, but I guess it's the same thing, right? And sugar mixture, and you dip them real quick, and then you layer them on the bottom, and you pour some more of that custard mixture in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do the same thing again, another layer, and pour some more of that custard mixture, and then you get as much as you can to the top, and then you sprinkle that cocoa powder on top like that. Then you cut a slice of it on. I wish I could show you. I have a picture of a cut piece, but it's in my phone still. It hasn't uploaded to my account. But then and Joe, many of you I'm sure have eaten tiramisu, but some of us haven't, like Sandy and I. But it's a different type of thing. It's really good though, Sandy. It's really, really good. It's just you gotta, for this type of dessert, you gotta like coffee flavors and liquor.
It's the only coffee flavor that I'll eat. I don't
Really?
like coffee flavor of anything else. So, but tiramisu is like I'll eat that all day long.
Did y'all see in one of the comments? Stacy Kinman posted a chocolate coffee recipe. I mean, not a chocolate, just a chocolate recipe. Well, I watched the video to that recipe, and they used coffee in there, and it said, and even Stacy said you can't taste the coffee at all. I can't remember what the point of the coffee was, but I thought it was pretty crazy.
So you normally use espresso powder, which again, it's essentially coffee. But anytime you're making anything with chocolate in it, so brownies, chocolate chip cookies, chocolate cake, anything with chocolate is one of the major players in the dessert. If you can add some espresso powder to it, you can add like this. This tiramisu has 6 tablespoons of espresso in the liquid mixture. But you can use espresso and salt. Both espresso and salt enhance. Really? So they both enhance the flavor of chocolate. They don't add a flavor. They enhance the chocolate flavor.
That's exactly what the recipe said. I just now remembered that.
Really?
Yes.
And yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look at her.
Yeah, you have to look at it. It looked really good. And she said she made it and it was a hit with family. And I'm like, gosh, the only person that I know in my life that doesn't like chocolate is Shauna Wilson. So Shauna, do not look at that recipe.
Well, you know what, Shauna? Stick around for next week's episode because I might have something interesting that's like a tiramisu, but is probably more, I would call, a strawberry misu.
And
strawberry.
I've never made one.
Seen that?
Huh?
I said I've never even seen a strawberry misu or heard of it.
That's because they don't officially make them anywhere, and most people linking them to a strawberry shortcake, but it won't.
Mr.
Jamie,
Payne,
your static came back. Darn it.
And you can't leave because you have Sandy's stuff.
Yes, you have my videos. So we'll just mute it and then we'll talk through it.
All right. I think he's going to bring up your stuff, though.
Okay. So if you
before we get started, Sandy, we need to explain what type of diet that you're on.
Oh, true that. Okay. So most of you know that a year ago, we started a new adventure. Our entire family went gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. And I know that sounds crazy, but we actually went to a nutritionist, and this was going to be the best thing for Cade. And so if you don't know, Cade has the trifecta. He has asthma, allergies, and eczema. And so part of this was to if you've been listening or in the news, there's a lot of things about gut health and brain health, and so this was one of the things that they said this would help him out a whole lot. And this statement is not being made by a physician, obviously, but this has helped Cade tremendously with going on this diet, and not just Cade, but it's helped all of us with our skin, with our sleeping, Eric no longer snores. He's probably listening right now. So anyway, we've been on this journey for a year, and we just thought we'll do 6 months of it, and then we'll go back. And when Cade said, "Mom, I think I'm going to be okay doing this," it was like, okay, we're in.
Right.
Yeah, it is truly a lifestyle change, and it has been it's been an adventure to say the least. So anyway, when we first started, it was supposed to be like a stair-step program. So we were supposed to go down slowly, level 1, level 2, level 3. Y'all know I got problems. I'm not going to remember levels, what to do. So we just cleaned our entire pantry out. And not even going to lie, we emptied it out. And then I just stood there and almost cried. And then I said, now what? Like, what are we going to do? We had no idea what we were doing. And I mean, we read stuff, but then I get overwhelmed and then I get very impatient.
Imagine that.
All of those lovely character flaws. But anyway, so we've been on this adventure for a year, and we have stuck to it. We have not. I can say I have not cheated. My husband and my child have cheated. But Kate also suffered the consequences of cheating just because it affected him. It affected his health. So part of him being on this, eliminated all of this stuff, he was able to stop using his asthma inhaler. And so he was at school and he snuck some pizza. So we did not know that until we got a call and said his school balance lunch was really low. And we're like, what? So that morning I went to wake him up because his alarm does not wake him up. And I could hear him wheezing into the hallway. And I said, Cade, what did you do? And he's like, what? I said, why are you wheezing? And so he confessed that he'd been eating pizza at school. So dairy and gluten.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so we know that affects him and his health. So anyway, so all of our food that we make now is pretty much everything is clean. We don't eat anything processed. And it's not that hard. It's just vegetables, it's meat, it's fruit, nothing out of a can. If we eat anything processed, if we eat like turkey or ham, we just make sure that it's nitrate free, no preservatives, just clean. So I don't bake. I'm not a good baker. I'll tell you a real sad story real quick. Well, I was pregnant with Cade and I was craving a chocolate cake, and so was Alex. So we get in the kitchen and we're so excited. I've never baked a cake before in my life, and I was 21, 22, 24, I don't know how old I was. Anyway, so we get in there, we whip it all up, and we're excited. I pull it out, and I never paid attention that I was supposed to let it dry. So, I mean, not dry, cool off, and I flipped it over, and the cake broke in half. And Alex looked at me and he was like, it's okay, Mom. I'm just going to go to bed now.
Oh, snap.
And it made me so sad. I was like, I'll never bake again.
She was like, oh, no.
It was awful, y'all. It was so sad. So anyway, I don't bake. So today.
Long story short.
I don't bake. But today, Eric, I had found a recipe in a magazine, and it was a paleo. What was it called again? Where's my notes? I forgot. Eric did it all.
So is it a paleo diet, or is it?
It's not a paleo diet, but we pull a lot of stuff from paleo because paleo has a lot of things that we can do. And if you really want to look at it, it's almost kind of like a Whole30. And I think some of y'all might have heard of the Whole30 a Whole30 diet, but we're not that's a lot stricter. So I had to completely stop drinking beer, and I found, which is why I love White Claw, because it's gluten-free. Okay. There I said it. And I can still have Chiltons. So anyway, so our stuff that we made, of course, and we can have street tacos, which that's what we had tonight with street tacos. We can have corn twice a week, which is why we have the corn tortillas. And so as long as we can have street tacos, all is well in the world. And we also, what was the name of that bread, Eric? Oh, gosh. He's not listening to me. Hold on.
It's
paleo banana nut bread.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
And so that's what we made, and that's what he made. I didn't make any of it. And
except I'm allergic to bananas. So that's.
Are you allergic? Oh, that's right. I forget your bananas and shrimp. I forget that's what you're allergic to.
I was like, oh, okay. It looks good. I love banana nut bread.
It was so good. And it smelled so good. Cade was like, are y'all making French toast or something?
Wow.
Like, no, Dad is hooking it up. So the ingredients for this, super simple: 2 ripe bananas, 2 eggs, flax seeds, vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, sea salt. And here's where it varies from a normal recipe: almond flour and coconut flour, baking soda, dairy-free chocolate chips, and chopped raw pecans. And the dairy-free chocolate chips don't taste anything different than regular chocolate chips that you use to bake with.
Wow. So. And you made a TikTok video too, right?
I did make a TikTok video. Eric made the video for the banana nut bread, and I made one for the street tacos.
Okay, so let's see. Are we able to pull up the video there, Mr. Pineapples? Mr. Pineapples is still with us. He's just off screen for right now. He's in the green room.
He's in the green room eating all the banana nut bread.
Right.
And actually, Cade ate it all. like our remainder of it. Oh my gosh. There's my baking skills.
Nice.
Follow me for more recipes.
That looks a little
Maybe raw.
Maybe raw. Right? That's funny. That's funny. All right. Let's so I want to see the video.
Okay, so here is the banana nut bread.
$3.50.
I was gonna say, like, what, heat it to 350. And we had to find this. I was like, I know we have a bread thing somewhere. That's
right.
how we bake.
Right.
And so we use avocado oil.
Avocado oil instead of olive oil?
Because avocado oil is better for high heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That was pretty
fancy. Didn't he do so good? I'm like, what?
Look at that's pretty fancy.
I know. I was so proud of him. So this is an option. You can leave this out or not. It's collagen. Yeah, collagen is what you can put in there.
Collagen?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, he didn't.
Flax seeds.
Flax seeds. Okay.
Yes.
Like, is that black pepper?
Right. And cinnamon and vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract. Slow motion on the.
I was gonna say, was it slow motion or lagging?
Might be a little.
And then of course, almond flour.
Okay.
And what did I tell you? Coconut flour.
Yeah.
Baking soda.
Or is that the baking soda?
Oh, yeah, probably. And then you stir it all.
Keep stirring, and then it gets to this.
And then
there's the nuts.
Okay, what do y'all say? Pecans or pecans? I say pecans.
I say pecans too.
Because pecans are urinals. And here is the dairy-free chocolate. See, look just like normal chocolate chips.
So this is banana nut bread with chocolate chips and pecans.
Yes.
Okay, because I've never seen the chocolate chip part. I don't.
I've never made it, so I have no idea what it looks like. Shauna, I think you make it. Do you put stuff in yours? Do you put chocolate chips in yours?
Yeah, Shauna, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know all these things, Shauna Lou.
That's cool.
And there it is, pre-baked, and there it is, baked.
Oh, that looks. And you said that it's gone.
It's gone. So, okay, so here's what happened. Eric brought me in while I was still working. He brought me in a slice, and I was like, oh, this is so good. And then I was like, what if one slice, and what if I put butter on it? Because everything is good with butter.
Absolutely.
So then I had 2 slices, and Eric had 2 slices, and then Kate ate the rest of the pan.
Wow.
So, yeah. Kate is all about baked goods.
That's nice. That looks so good, Sandy. He'll need to make some more.
Really good. It was good. Yeah, Eric, do you have extra leftovers? Do you have more stuff to make one for Sunday? He's got it. He's got it under control.
He's got it under control. He's like, yes. I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to do it.
Yes. And so, okay, so we have brownies. Okay, so Shauna says she puts pecans, but not chocolate. And because Shauna does not like chocolate.
Oh, that's right. She doesn't like chocolate. I was like, isn't she the one that doesn't like chocolate?
Right. Shauna, does your recipe call for chocolate chips? Anyway. So then, Jamie, can you show our taco video? Because I also did a TikTok video of our street tacos.
Yeah. So make sure that you're like broadcasting or that you're following Miss Sandy on TikTok. And give her some likes.
Yes, please do. Because I always post my drink recipes too. And this one's Eric's TikTok. There's it feels like it. No, that one's mine. Eric, I did the tacos. Eric's trying to get likes. Don't even worry about
Eric. She's like, it's all about my likes.
Right. And so here's our table that we built. You kind of see a little bit of it. Anyway, so this Blackstone grill is amazing. If y'all are in the market for a grill for Father's Day, y'all will love this one. And we love sauteed onions. Do y'all love sauteed onions?
Yeah, I like
grilled.
I'd like the grilled onions. Those look really good. And there's cilantro. Man, I really feel bad for people that it tastes like soap.
So it took me a long time to like cilantro and onions. Like when I was growing up, I hated them. And I swear my mom and dad just put that in everything, even in cereal. I was like, oh. And now I love them.
That's the table.
That's
what kind of meat did you use for your for the?
Okay, so I think he said skirt steak is what it was.
Okay, and it looks like it's been marinating overnight or something.
He marinated for a few hours, not overnight, because we don't prepare like that. We don't roll like that.
Right? Yeah, man, that's one of the things too. Is like when I was looking for recipes, they're like, oh, you need to marinate this overnight, and I'm like, really? Do I have to do that? I don't want to. I don't think I want to do that.
That's too much prep work, I think.
Oh, here we go. Shauna said, no, my recipe with bananas does not call for chocolate, but I make a friendship bread that will put different chips like butterscotch or peanut butter.
Oh, I don't like butterscotch. Oh my.
Really?
Yeah, butterscotch is just gross.
That's so crazy.
I don't know what that is like. Made me nauseous just thinking about it.
Oh.
John Matthews, how would you know?
Gives you bad breath?
I've never in my life heard that. Butterscotch gives you bad credit, so there's that. Low resale value on your home.
Wow. Well, guys, we're already at the 1 hour mark.
Oh wow,
guys! Time flies, and thank you for hanging in with us through our technical difficulties. Mr. Pineapples is on the producing side right now.
That's what my plate looked like tonight.
What?
We should totally be sponsored by White Claw. But anyway, White Claw, if you're listening. But yeah, sorry through all the technical difficulties, guys. And I don't mind sharing my gluten-free, dairy-free stuff. I have lots of information, just stuff that we've learned. So if y'all have any questions, just holler because it's.
Yeah, you should probably put like a recipe of the week up, Sandy. I think
for sure.
Cool. Like on the page, so people could be like, "Hey, here's my gluten-free recipe of the week."
Okay, I'll share it definitely.
We want to say thanks to Anna Marie for sharing her food there.
Yes, thank you, Shauna, for sharing your recipe, and Stacy for sharing your recipe.
She said it's diced tomatoes and chopped hatch green chilies on the top of the corn.
Oh,
so
that's awesome. I've never had corn like that before.
That's interesting. Mr. Pineapples, you gonna try to come back in for sign off
and say goodnight to everybody?
Shake your cursor if you don't want to.
Check yes or no, Jamie.
Uh-oh, what's he saying? What's he saying? No, he doesn't want to.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh, that's a bummer.
All right, guys. Y'all remember to wash your hands
for 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Right. Thanks,
good
everyone.
night, everybody.
Yeah, y'all have a good night.